Hi everyone, and welcome back to my valley. My name is Lisa, and we're gonna do a valley tour. Another one. This is my second iteration of valley tour. I'm gonna show you everything I've done differently since the last one, and point out the areas that I still like and will probably keep, and the ones that are possibly on the chopping block. I thought that might be fun to do. So we're gonna start out in the Plaza. And I'll show you what has changed since the last update. And that mainly would be Remy's over here. I brought Remy up here. I'm not 100% happy with it. I tried to pull in the purple stone up here, thinking it kind of fit, but I need some rugs, I think, to make it really work. I don't have rugs that match. But for now, there's this outdoor...
Hi, Olaf here.
Hi, Olaf.
I'd love to talk to you.
This outdoor sitting area. And then I still have my pathway to all my mining spots. I tried to pull in a bit more of the Plaza hedges here. It's kind of just typical Plaza at the moment. I think I moved these guys up a bit. Yeah, and then I took out the clock tower that I had here. I'm not sure where I ended up putting that. I think I might have... Oh yeah, I put it over here. And then I also added the benches in here underneath the gazebos. This is the one spot that I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep as it is in the Plaza, is the entryway to the Meadow with these two gazebos, the bushes and the benches. I like how it looks, especially at night. But I think everything else is kind of up for reimagining. This area used to have a fountain, and now I've got the clock tower, a bench, and just some picnic tables, just a little garden area. And then across the way is Scrooge. And his shop is basically the same, only I took away the gold brick that I had lining the pathway and put in these yellow and white flower boxes instead, to sort of help with the item limit problem that I'm having. So again, I also left a pathway to the mining spots up here. One fun thing I did over here with Remy is I used this item, the green wall back there. It's that same wall that's on Scrooge's shop over there, the tropical vines, only I flipped it around to get more of a bright green color, and I think it kind of looks cool. So now I have two ways I can use that item. So yeah, that is the new Plaza. Where do we want to go next? I'm thinking maybe we'll go ahead and go up to Sunlit Plateau and Forgotten Lands. Forgotten Lands is pretty much how it was before, but Sunlit Plateau is my most complete biome, I would say. We've got this area for Scar, which I still really like, and it probably won't be changing for a while. I like running through here. I hate that it turns all foggy. I wish they would get rid of that, because I want it to look bright and cheerful. But for the most part, it looks as cheerful as it can. And then I've moved Maribel and my own house up here. They are side by side. We are neighbors. I think that it looks really good up here. Casita. And we've got this little meeting area in between our houses, and I use some of the new Encanto items that I've gotten from working through the quests, which I'm stuck, by the way. I cannot find the cash register key anywhere in the forest. I'm digging up holes every day and I can't find that key. I'm gonna have to look it up. Maybe it's in a specific spot, or I've got a glitch, and I really hope I don't have an issue, because I want to finish our quest line. But I think this little area is cute. This is one of the spots that I think I'm going to keep these two houses for sure for a while. And then I've got Kristoff over here so that I can buy from it every day, and Goofy Stall right across, which I kind of like how this looks too. So this side I think is going to stay this way for a bit. But it's the other side that I'm not 100% sure that I love at all. So it might have some changes. I've got Stitch here by the waterfall, which I do actually quite like. So he might stay. But on this side, I've got Wally, and then I've got this little area that I made for Stitch to kind of hang out in. And I just think, after looking at it a lot as I've been playing, it's a little too cluttered. So I'm going to work on this a bit. Either moving Wally a bit. I'm toying with the idea of stealing his garden again for another area. I'm gonna pick that flower because I forget that it's up here in the corner, and I never harvest these vegetables. They just sit here, and I should be harvesting it every day. So I'm thinking about moving that garden to a different biome, but we'll see. So yeah, I've got Wally up here and the wishing well back here. And a crafting station. So yeah, this half is the half that could possibly change. But I have other things that will be changing before it, most likely. Now up to Forgotten Lands. We've got my pumpkin patches. And it rained yesterday. I don't know why these crops are not watered. I might have to water them myself. I don't want to, but I might have to. So yeah, right now it's just literally 3 pumpkin patches, and everything else is as clear as I can make it. I've got these trees so I can harvest dark wood and light wood. I've got my Scar cage because he comes up here and helps me with my gardening. And then, yeah, that's literally all that's up here. I have plans for this area, but it's just hard to decorate when you've got so many obstacles. Also, is anyone else having issues with this area by this little pond with things getting stuck? Like I've got looks like seaweed stuck there. Oh wait, I can actually pick up the seaweed. I tried earlier and I couldn't. But this coin is just stuck in that rock, and it's been stuck there for literally the first month of the game. It happens sometime, and it just got stuck there. At least it's not spinning anymore, but it's just stuck in the rock, and it annoys me. So the only problem, yeah, things get stuck back there. That's a problem with Scar's house being that far back in the corner, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. I thought I cleaned everything up, but I left a bunch of these mushrooms everywhere. Sorry about that. Now we're going to go down to the meadow. I have dismantled several things since the last time. I went ahead and put in this little garden yesterday to sort of fill up some space. Just to have a cute little area. And then this is where I used to have both Remy's and his house, and now it's just his house. This is one of the areas. This and Remy's itself, I might move to a different biome altogether. I've got this little cooking area that I use all the time, and I like it, but I'll tell you why that might change when I get down to the glade. But yeah, these 2 little areas I really like, where the wishing well is, and then Goofy stall right across. And I also like the swimming pool area quite a bit. So if anything were to stay here, it would be those 3 spots. The swimming pool area with the water tower, Goofy stall, and the wishing well across the way. And over here it's just a little garden spot with benches and things. Just tried to sprinkle a few things around to make it look a little nice. I need to take these light posts down and this stone pathway because I used to have Donald here and that led to his house, but now he's not there. I will go show you where he is and explain why that might change very soon. If you've been watching any of my videos, you probably already know I'm very annoyed. This is the last update. Alright, so now we're down in the glade. This was one of my favorite spots. Now I've got issues, but I do really like this Ursula area. So it is probably not changing. I like it quite a bit. I've got all this stuff in here, like a potions lab or something. Yeah, and a lot of the characters come and hang out there for some reason. I guess some of the items that I have out are the ones they like to stare at. I pulled in some potions over there that glow. I just like it. It looks really nice. It looks even better at night. And if you haven't seen it at night, you can go watch my Glade of Trust video. I show it both ways. And then I've got Minnie over here. And I really do think her house belongs down here, but I'm toying with the idea of moving her out of here. I think it works down here because those plants that are at the base of the tree are those like swampy trees. And her house is like more weathered on the outside. Goofy's is the same way. So I think they go down here very well, but I might move them. So this whole area is basically my little Toontown, and I've got all of the main Disney characters living down here together. So we got Mickey and Minnie side by side over here. I've got this little area in between that I'm not happy with, and I haven't been happy with since I built it. So that will change for sure, but they might just move location altogether. And the reason for that, I will show you right now, is that Donald no longer fits the way I had him. When I originally built this area, his boat faced the other direction. And with the update, it's like they changed the shape slightly of this river, and his boat only fits this way. And it's really bugging me. So there's a chance I'm going to just dismantle this entire area and take everybody out of here and move them somewhere else. Most likely the Peaceful Meadow, and make my Toontown there. So look forward to some inspiration from that, I guess, if I have to do that. I do really like Goofy down here, though. It looks super cute. Him in the corner here with his little outhouse. So I can't decide if I want full-on Toontown or if I'm just going to break them up a bit, because I like him down here. And yeah, I could leave the little orchard for him and everything. So I don't know. It's a tough decision. But yeah, Donald was right here facing this direction, and it was perfect. He and Goofy could hang out, and now he's like facing Mother Gothel, and it just bothers me. So I'm very likely to change this. And then we've got over here, I did a little carnival thing, but I don't have enough carnival items. Oh, I'm gonna get this rock real quick. I didn't notice it earlier, and I really need more stone. I went on the other side of the fence, of course. Yeah, so I've only got this little tent. I've got the carousel itself, the piñata. Like, I just don't have very good carnival type thing, so I'm thinking about moving this somewhere, but I don't know. I think it's a cute idea. I still like my patchwork of different types of pathway. I think it's kind of neat, but it's just so empty in here. But maybe I just hold out and wait for items. I don't know. I do like my little wishing well here, and that will likely stay as well. I like this whole area a bunch, like I said, this whole Ursula area, so it is likely to remain. It's just that Minnie might move, if I can talk myself into it. It's just they look so good together, Minnie and Ursula's stuff, because of all the pink and purple. Alright, and now we're going down to Dazzle Beach. And this I have, like, ideas formulating, and I can't decide if I should go forward with it. I brought down the Mickey statue, and then this new Mickey and Friends statue, and I was playing around with some of the rugs from the 100th celebration, and I don't know. I don't think there's enough room here to give this statue the center piece, make it the centerpiece that I want it to be. So if I do move Toontown up to the Meadow or some other biome, I might move this stuff up there, or at least this one, this newer statue. So that's all that's over here on this side for now. And then over here, it's pretty complete for now. I've got Moana's house right here, the wishing well over by the water, got a picnic table, got the fishing boat, and then I've got a little meeting place here for Maui and Moana. And I got Maui's sand statue here. And then a lot of cool things by his house. I've given him his coconut trees over by his house. I don't have anything else out there on the island to save on my item limit. Behind Moana, I've got her pool. I forgot to clear out the coral stuff where you get sand, so apologies for that. I cleared some of them out. There were just a lot more than I realized. So I've got Eric and Ariel down here, and I've got Goofy's stall across the way. I found a chest. Let's see if I get anything. Nope. I found a piece of furniture earlier in one, but it was just the freak lamp, which I already have, but it told me it was new, which I don't understand. So yeah, I've got Eric and Ariel across from each other using a bunch of Ariel. It actually might be a Moana column, this blue one. I'm still liking it. I still would like to have a different column for Eric's side. I'm waiting and waiting for a column to show up, but it has not yet. So in general, I like this area still, but there's room for improvement for sure. Now up here in the glade, the forest of Valor. I've got all my lights from my lighting experiment that I haven't taken down yet. I've got my buzz area, which is still, I think, super adorable, and I can't bring myself to tear it down, even though I don't want it right next to this, but for now it's gonna stay. This is my magic circle area where I've brought every pillar in, and I've put the berry bushes that I harvest every day around them. I'm gonna move this, I keep forgetting to, the sacred place. I don't think it fits. But in general, I like the look of this. I just need to tweak it some. And this is the area that is likely to stay exactly as it is for a bit, except I have an idea for what to put right here where this log formation is, this rock formation, and I'll have another video about that soon. I'm gonna work on building it. But this is Merlin and Elsa's area, so we've got the magic users side by side. So he's got like a den outside. I kind of brought that in from where he was earlier in the, like when we first opened the game, he had all those books outside and stuff like that. So it made me think that why wouldn't he just have a whole room outside where he could study and things. And he's magic, so it doesn't matter if they get rained on. And everyone hangs out here now. Like, look at this. Every time I walk by here, there's someone staring at something. Now they're all staring at books, I think. They have a fascination with books. What is Ariel even staring at over there? I'm very curious. Oh, okay, it's just books.
I wonder if anyone here has a gizmo or a thingamabob.
Anyway, I like Merlin's spot, and then I like Elsa's spot in here quite a bit. I brought in Donald's fountain from Forgotten Lands. I think it works very well for Elsa. My reasoning was the fire and water being together because of all the elemental stuff going on in Frozen 2. It sort of really works. I gave her a Zen garden and a pathway to the other side of the forest where there's nothing at the moment. Hey, there's a hole. I gotta dig. I gotta check for that key. But I swear I dug a hole there. No, that's not it. I dug a spot there the other day and it wasn't there either. Oh, it's so annoying. And then all I've got left now is Frosted Heights, and this is boring too, because I'm waiting and waiting to get rid of that pillar. So hopefully in the next video with my tour of my whole valley, this whole area will be completely different. My main issues with it is that I just don't know where I want to put the Anna and Kristoff, and now I guess Olaf's house. I don't know where I want it. I have it over on this side, but I'm not in love with it here. So I'm thinking I want it on the other side. I just have to figure out where. I mean, it's not bad. I like the look of it. I like how it's laid out. It just feels cramped. That's my main issue. And I do like this little area, the like sled barn type thing out in the open. But I'm not super happy with this area, the spa. I like the idea of it. It needs some fine tuning. And then I threw up this table this morning and put the snowman around it. I thought that was kind of funny. I moved the igloo to the other side when I was thinking about moving the entire thing. But yeah, so that's where the Frosted Heights is at the moment. Like, I think I need to bring the statue of Anna out into a more prominent place. There's things that could be better. So I'm working on it. It is always a work in progress. That's one of the things that I love about this game. It's never over. And especially as they unlock new biomes as we go along, it's going to be even more fun. So yeah, I believe that's every single area. Quite a bit has changed since the last video I did like this. And my favorite, yeah, this is my favorite thing I've built so far. This is my favorite area. It just works. It feels a little, it feels well themed. It feels a little bit crowded when I'm playing, but then I look at it all and it's like, no, I really like it. And it's not hard to get around. And it makes sense for Merlin stuff to be really crowded with things. It's just who his character is. So it's fun. So that's my most favorite thing I've done so far. Which area do you like the best? It's easier for me, I think, to decorate like a little more like that. Not so structured. Like, my plaza has never been great. I try, but it's not super great. So I'm working on it. But I think that there's a good chance all of this will be wiped out in the very near future at the plaza, and I might move Remy and Scrooge out of here completely. I'm just trying to formulate a plan. But as I said, this little area will stay because it's one of my favorites. I like just that you can look down through the whole meadow. I might, like I said, I might keep this area. But there's also, I could put something here, like framing, the gazebo's framing a big building here or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for checking out my Valley tour. And if you like this sort of thing, be sure to subscribe because I post a video every single day. I think tomorrow should be a video going over the new items in the premium shop, if I'm getting my dates right. I'm going to do one of those every week. I thought that would be fun, just to see if they get any of my money. They haven't managed it yet. Although I don't know. I'm really still considering the cottage. I'll let you know in that video if I bought it or not. But I think so far I'm managing to resist. But I'm very excited to see what the next thing they have on offer is. It's just fun to see what kind of things they're designing and working on for future updates. So yeah. Also, if you're having trouble with this Mirabelle quest, let me know how you fixed it if you did. I've literally looked for the last 3 days, every day, multiple times around the forest, and I cannot find anything buried in the forest. So, alright, that's it. I will see you tomorrow.